We see the practices and you seem very fast. Are you happy with, satisfied with your performance?
Yes, I think we prepared the season quite well. We are happy with the car. We didn't have so many problems in terms of setup, etc. So I think we are well prepared. But I think all our competitors are also very strong.
So for the last question, well, how about running against Mihai?
I think it's good for us. It's good for the sport. He's a legend in Formula One, so it's good fight with him always. So I'm happy that he's back, and hopefully we can beat him.
Thank you.
Fernando, how are you liking life at Ferrari? It's treating you well?
Yeah, very well. I feel very comfortable from day one, and I'm very happy now with the team, very integrated with the team as well. So ready for the championship.
How's your partnership with Felipe Massa been so far?
Yeah, great as well. We've been working very close together to help the preparation for the season and develop of the car in winter. And I think we can be a very strong team this year.
Now they've changed the point system to award more points and bigger gap between first and second place. What do you think of that?
I think any change is welcome. I think it's a new challenge, and if the teams and the FIA decide normally one change is because they think that is better. So for the drivers, we are sure that it will improve the show.
Do you think it will improve overtaking you personally when you're in second place? Will you take extra risks to win?
I don't think so. I think before or now, I think we are very competitive. So if you are second, you want to win. Even if you have the same points, even if you have 25-25, you want to be first. So I think that it will not change the motivation of the drivers, but maybe it will change the approach or the strategy for the teams, etc. So I think we will be great.
Last question from me. There are 4 world champions on the grid, yourself included, but more importantly, Michael Schumacher makes his return. You're looking forward to great battles with him this year?
Of course. I think Michael is a legend in Formula One, so now to have him again is very good for all the drivers, and it's good for our sport, also for Formula One. So hopefully we can beat him and have good fights.
All right, thank you very much.
Without refueling, is it what you would prefer in comparison to last season?
I think I'm not making any thoughts at the moment. We need to wait and see. We need to see the first 4 or 5 races to see if maybe the no refueling improves the show, or maybe it becomes the races maybe more boring. So we need to check. But it's a new challenge for the drivers to drive the car with the heavy tanks, also for the engineers to prepare the car with low fuel and high fuel. So it's the same for everybody.
And whom do you expect as the biggest contender?
I think at the beginning of the year, Red Bull will be maybe the favorites, but for the championship, I think the top 4 teams are all favorites.
Thank you very much.
The impact of having 4 world champions. You were all up there, you had a little photo, all smiles, but it's not going to be smiles on track. What do you think the impact will be on F1?
I think it's great. I don't see any negative aspect of having 4 world champions and having Michael back, because I think he's a legend in Formula One. So having Michael back is only a help for all of us and also for our sport, for Formula One. So I think it's a very interesting season, a very good fight, I think, in the next coming races. So I'm looking forward.
What kind of effect does it have on your mental outlook? You know, you've already beaten him twice in successive championships.
Yes, since Michael was retired, I didn't win any champions, so I'm happy that he's back.
And tell us, I mean, how do you think your strengths lie this year? What kind of strengths are you taking? Your motivation, or the fact that you've got a good car, or a combination?
I think the combination. I've been preparing myself for the last 3 years for this moment. I didn't have maybe a good car or a competitive car in Renault. I had a good car in McLaren, but everything went not in the right way. So all this information, all these lessons are now in mind. So I'm more prepared than ever for this new challenge.
It doesn't that surprise you? A lot of drivers have said that it's much tougher to drive.
Not for us, hopefully for them.
You're tipped to be in the fastest car so far. Have you brought any new modifications for Bahrain?
I think in the last Barcelona test, the times I think are very close. So I think all 4 top teams can win here in Bahrain. We don't have anything new here, so I think we will have a wait and see how competitive we are. Until Saturday, we will not know.
Obviously, you've had 2 World Championships under your belt. Do you see this year can be your 3rd?
Hopefully, I think we are in a good position, and personally, I'm in one of the best cars in the grid, so why not to try?
One final question in regards to driving style. With the new regulations, no fuel, no refueling. Obviously, there's going to be fuel in the car. No refueling. How does that affect your driving style?
Not much, to be honest. With a full tank, the car is only slower. It's slow on the straights, slow in the change of direction, slow on braking. So at the end, it's just driving a little bit in slow motion. So driving style didn't change this year.
I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Only finish, Fernando. Regarding the winter testing, it seems that the package Fernando Alonso and Ferrari is a very good one, no?
Yeah, we are happy. I think we did a good preparation of this year's championship, and I think we are ready for the fight. But obviously, we know our competitors are so strong, so we need to wait and see.
I had read that for your father, to see his son in a Ferrari car, it was a dream. Is it true, and is it also a dream for you?
Yeah, it's a dream for all racing drivers. For my father also, he was sure that driving a Ferrari was something special, and he was right, it's something special.
The adaptation in the new team, the new environment is okay?
Yeah, I've been very comfortable from day one. The integration in the team was very good, so I'm happy and ready for the first race of very interesting championship with many world champions in the track, with Michael back, so this year should be a good season.
Fernando, now with the Dream Team and among some world champions here, have we seen today in this interview session already the champion from this year?
Hopefully it's inside this team, because it means that we have a good percentage. I think the top 4 teams, Red Bull, McLaren, Mercedes and Ferrari, they have possibilities and they are favorites right now. We need to wait and see some races and decide how competitive we are, and we see, but I think we are well prepared.
But you're the only one who beat Michael on track already, so how important is that feeling to start the season like this?
Well, it's important to beat everybody, but for sure Michael is an extra motivation for all of us, because winning with Michael on the track is more special for everybody.
What kind of driver can be successful after the rule changes?
I think it doesn't change too much in terms of driving style or anything like that. The cars with a heavy fuel load, I think, is just slower. So it's slow on the straights, on the corners, on braking. So it's like driving in slow motion. So, but driving style didn't change too much this year.
Thanks.
Nice to be a member of a Ferrari family.
I feel great. I think Ferrari is part of history in motor racing, not only Formula 1. So this Sunday, the official first race with Ferrari will be a moment very special for me.
And how is your relation to Felipe, your teammate, this year?
It's good, very good. We've been working very hard together to improve the Ferrari over the winter. Now start the season, and I think Felipe is better than ever now, recovery 100%. So I think we are a very good and a strong team.
The last one from me. How is it important to work together and be a competitor of each other?
I think it's important to be competitor of each other, because we find the limits of ourselves, but also we need to work together to improve and to make a Ferrari win the race on Sunday.
Good luck.